If you hate cancel culture as much as we hate cancel culture, head on over to envypictures.com. We've got lots of goodies for you. We've got this show. We've got our anti-COVID lockdown Christmas movie, Christmas in Florida, and lots of other cool stuff, all for $4.99 a month for your viewing pleasure. Hooray, it's Monday, the start of a great week. It's always good to start off the week on a good note. You know, if we could just figure out what to call today, you know, whether it's Columbus Day or Indigenous Peoples Day or fall break. Well, here is the coach of the NBA San Diego Spurs to clear up all the controversies for you.
It's Columbus Day. That's why they're off on Monday. You know, maybe there's something I'm missing and I'm ignorant, but it makes me feel like they're living in a phone booth and they're educating our kids. Columbus Day, and we're going to honor that. And it's no knock on Italian Americans. That's a silly argument. You know, it's like saying we should be proud of Hitler because we're German. I mean, it makes no sense. It's about Columbus. It's not about Italian Americans. And so there are a lot of states that have come out and scratched the Columbus Day and made it Indigenous Peoples Day. But in our city, are we that backward that we have school districts that do that? I'm amazed. Just amazed.
I mean, we can't even eat ice cream anymore without having to choose sides.
You guys are big proponents of voting rights. Why do you still sell ice cream in Georgia? Texas, abortion bans. Why are you still selling there?
I don't know. I mean, it's an interesting question. I don't know what that would accomplish. We're working on those issues of voting rights and. I don't know. I think you ask a really good question, and I think I'd have to sit down and think about it for a bit.
Oh, wait, I got it. Today is Cancel Culture Day. And why not dig in strong with the ultimate cancellation mark? Calling today, Ashley Babbitt's birthday.
It is my great honor to address each of you gathered today to cherish the memory of Ashley Babbitt, a truly incredible person. To Ashley's family and friends, please know that her memory will live on in our hearts for all time. Ashley served our country in the United States Air Force for 14 years, where she was a security forces airman and eventually went on to achieve the rank of senior airman. She defended our nation overseas, including in Iraq, to fight in the war on terror. On that horrible day of January 6th, Ashley arrived at the United States Capitol innocent. She was shot and tragically killed.
Well, happy Cancel Culture Day. I guess it's time to finally talk about that election, right?
I guess going back to 2000, do you think Republicans stole that election?
In 2000? I wish the United States Supreme Court had let them finish counting the votes.
They called it illegitimate. They called it everything in the book. It was fine. When I say it, now here's the difference. Hillary conceded. I never conceded. Never.
You know, I think we not only came close to a full constitutional crisis, I think we're still in it.
Yeah.
And that gives me absolutely no satisfaction in saying this, because I think we're at a very dangerous, continuing, high-level attack on the legitimacy of our government and the election of our president.
Do you believe we are closer to or further away from full-blown fascism in this country than we were on November 2020?
Oh, I think we've clearly moved in the direction of a country that is run by a dictator.
I know YouTube's watching, so just like this Australian man, I have no comment.
Well, you asked me if I'm at a protest 6 months ago. Yes. I don't recall. I do not recall.
We've been asking.
I don't recall. I'm sorry.
Because of Crimes Anonymous.
I don't recall.
Report.
I don't recall.
Well, then we'll end the conversation. Unless you want to say anything else.
Go ask Andrews.
What's your reason for breaching the show directions?
What are you talking about? I don't recall any health directions, mate. I don't watch that bullshit on the TV.
Which led to someone leaving their job.
The consequences of me being here today is that I will be resigning from Victoria Police effective the end of this interview.
Wow.
Because the consequences of me coming out publicly would be dismissal. So I'm choosing to quit, and I'm quitting because I can't remedy in my soul anymore the way in which my organisation that I love to work for is being used, and the damage that it's causing in the reputation of Victoria Police and the damage that it's causing to the community.
Good thing that's just in Australia. I mean, it's not like 16-year-olds are being arrested for not wearing masks in public schools right here in America, right? Right? Right?
Put your hands up like this. Do you have any guns, knives, or bazookas on you that we need to know about?
No, sir.
I'm having 13 log 1 in custody.
Can I just leave this stuff here?
Yeah, we'll take it.
Okay. Thank you.
That's feel all right, not too tight? Yep. All right, what do we got? Just a ticket? That and that? Yeah. Okay, if you want. Thank you. Hold on. Oh. No, you wouldn't carrying that for me.
You can stop the video if you need to.
That's fine. That's fine. You got it right. We'll go right this way. Okay?
Well, I guess children are being arrested for not wearing masks. But those vaccine mandates, right? Those are definitely working, right?
Are you forcing your officers to set the vaccine, to get the vaccine? As I said, no, I'm not forcing anyone. The issue has become so politicized. There are entire groups of employees that are willing to be fired and laid off rather than get vaccinated. So I don't want to be in a position to lose 5-10% of my workforce overnight on a vaccine mandate, while at the same time our bare bones with the funding effort.
I mean, I get it. I mean, it's hard trying to find police when you're busy defunding it, but everybody else is doing all right with the vaccine mandates, right? The French being mad about submarines and John Kerry or whatever, right? Well, I mean, that's obviously just the Italians upset about canceling Columbus Day in America, but everyone else is totally fine with the vaccine mandates, right?
I've been an airline pilot for 18 years and now I'm facing an ultimatum. Not a choice, but an ultimatum. I'm being told in order to continue my career as an airline pilot, I must be vaccinated.
Yeah, but I mean, he's not like actually gonna quit his job, right? No one would do that. I appreciate the Let's Go Brandon chants better, but yes, Southwest does suck. But on Cancel Culture Day, we can't just end without canceling some culture.
Can I tell you something? So, there were some parents of Bentonville School, some of my friends, who took the school to court. Okay? They took them to court saying that they can't mandate masks. And we won. Starting tomorrow, baby. You don't have to wear. Oh, it's gonna be so weird. Starting tomorrow.
Aww. After binge watching Squid Game all weekend, I needed that feel-good moment. Look, honestly, I think that no matter what you do, you're gonna eventually get canceled by someone else. We're no longer in a supportive society where people actually support other people. Instead, it's always, my opinion's more important than your opinion, and my culture's more important than your opinion, and mine, not yours, and all of that. I mean, come on. If a tree speaks up and falls in the forest, and no one is there to hear it, can it really change the world? Well, I'm here to tell you that yes, that tree can change the world, even if YouTube bans it, because that tree has still fallen. And nothing can ever take that fact away. I mean, unless you physically go to the forest and clear the tree and then patch it up to make it look like it never existed. But come on, I mean, that's way too much work in our society. You know, and if especially that tree then decides to go to a Netflix board meeting to complain about Dave Chappelle, then that tree is definitely getting fired. Because trees are not allowed in board meetings. Only boards made out of wood from a tree are allowed to be in board meetings. And unless that tree identifies as a board, that tree is definitely getting kicked out. And on that note, I'm Kimberly DiPersia, and this is Just Headlines. Cancel culture, because it's cancel culture day. Woo! Credit card firms are becoming reluctant regulators of the web. Dave Chappelle and Tucker Carlson canceled? Screw the woke mob. Yeah, screw them. All of them.
Tucker Carlson just got canceled?
I know, I feel like he's been canceled for ages. Netflix suspends trans employee who spoke out against Dave Chappelle's special because they entered a meeting without their permission. Netflix is really concerned about meetings. Like, they don't care about like any philosophy or ideologies. They're just like, if you're not allowed in this meeting, you are not allowed in this meeting. Get out. Fauci documentary is dead on arrival. And Critic sites are apparently hiding that fact. Airline tells pilots, flight attendants, that ladies and gentlemen is not to be used anymore in order to create better diversity norms. Hold on.
Didn't they just like fire all their pilots?
Well, we don't know what airline it is. This is just an airline. But like, what do they say instead? Are they like, people? Are they like, hey people? And that's it. Netflix suspends trans employee more for decrying Chappelle. I think we already covered it, that it was not because they decried Chappelle, but because they entered the wrong meeting. And that is a no-no at Netflix. Columbus Day! Not Indigenous Peoples Day, Columbus Day!
You've been canceled.
Canceled. I'm half Italian, man.
Now you're double canceled.
Debunking the lies about Christopher Columbus, one by one. Why we celebrate Columbus Day.
Why?
I don't know. LA moves to make amends caused by Indigenous Peoples Day. I mean, no, that's not the headline.
Yep. They're pissed off. Quit changing our holiday.
Wrongs committed against Indigenous people.
This is not a holiday.
Has Christopher Columbus's legacy changed after the racial reckoning? No, it hasn't. Everyone still loves Christopher Columbus. After all, he did make Home Alone and Harry Potter and The Goonies and a lot more.
Gremlins.
And Gremlins.
Dude, Gremlins too.
And Gremlins.
Yeah, why everybody hate Christopher Columbus?
I know. We finally get one holiday for one film director, and then they're like, no. Let's go, Brandon! I mean, beep. Joe beep. Beep, beep, beep.
Biden!
Anti-Biden, let's go, Brandon catchphrase becomes all the rage on the right. Yeah, we started that trend. I'm claiming it.
Let's go, Brandon. Southwest sucks.
The memo. Biden's horizon is clouded by doubt. President's decline is alarming. Biden trapped in coronavirus malaise. Rasmussen poll. 56% believe cheating tainted Biden's 2020 victory. COVID. Fauci
said to keep the mask on.
Merck seeks first U.S. authorization for COVID-19 pill. Yeah, they're making a pill now. If you don't want to get the jabby jab, you just take the pill.
Ivermectin.
Shh. Boosters complicate efforts to persuade the unvaccinated to get the shots. Hospital whistleblower exposes forced C-sections and prison-like conditions under COVID tyranny. Doctors are injecting bleach to treat COVID in Bolivia. Okay, Vice News. Climate change. The waves of climate change. World poised for big leap forward on climate change, says John Kerry. One giant leap for man, one small step for mankind. Did I get that right? Climate change is biggest threat. Yeah, you thought COVID was something? Climate change. Biden Climate Pact hobbles U.S. manufacturing and agriculture, but gives China, India, and Russia a pass.
Free hall pass.
Free hall pass of the climate change halls.
You don't have to change your climate.
Nah.
India and Russia? Well, I mean, yeah, they don't really need to change their climate.
I mean, they're too big. You really can't get them to do stuff, you know? Donald Trump.
45 coming back at you. Better than ever. Next gen.
I said it.
Donald Trump.
Could Donald Trump beat Joe Biden, Kamala Harris in 2024? The fact that we're asking the question now in 2021 means probably yes. Trump's coup attempt is far from finished. Trump turns up the gaslight. Pays tribute to dead January 6th rider.
Ride or die, Ashley Babbitt.
The flame went out. Schools! In New York City, the left tells parents again, your kids belong to us. Huge step backwards. School boards nationwide rip up DOJ's school board memo that we talked about last week. They just ripped it up. They were like, nah, this is dumb. China. Back making waves. China's in again.
No, it's China.
I can't say it like that.
China.
No.
China.
Washington is getting China wrong. They're so wrong about China.
China.
Pentagon's first software chief resigns. Says that US has already lost to China.
Lost to China.
On cyber. It's already a done deal. We lost to China on cyber.
China.
Maybe everything's getting hacked. Immigration.
Build the wall.
Or don't build the wall.
And then watch all the Haitians come in.
I thought they were on an island. GOP criticizes Biden over lax immigration policies. The kids the pandemic left behind. Immigrant students, sorry. They're studying immigration.
It's all the white children.
They're all studying immigration. They all got
I told you that I'd do good for you. I'm gonna be a border agent and use the whip and the chain and the thing.
Crypto. Governments want to control crypto so that they can control us. A major crypto hedge funder expects that Bitcoin's gonna tumble as soon as they greenlight this SEC Bitcoin-backed ETF. Election.
I'm sorry you can't do the...
Election frogs. Election frogs.
Yes.
Election frogs. Rigged Molly Hemingway's new book. Quote, strong reason to question the legality of more votes than margin Biden won. Georgia by. Georgia asked DOJ to investigate largest county after destruction of election documents.
There are no election frauds.
Alleged destruction of election documents.
Yeah.
It's not like they ripped up a bunch of documents, which apparently they did. They shredded some, allegedly. But that was just the frogs shredding documents. Miscellaneous. These are the stories that are just one. Mayor Lightfoot put out a list of building scofflaws, and only 98 of them are on there. Scofflaws? I'm so confused. Is it scaffolding or building flaws, or like someone's like scolding someone for having flaws? I don't understand what this list is. Meet Cane Guy, the lifelong White Sox fan who worked his magic in Game 3 win. Yeah, he did some voodoo.
Did you know that it was the playoffs? The playoffs are a thing now?
What?
The baseball. The baseball has
The baseball?
They have a playoff.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're doing it. They've been doing it for a while.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sikh Americans push for greater awareness and visibility against years of hate crime and misunderstanding.
Okay, and I'm gonna be honest right now, I almost put the title of this as Islamophobia. And then I realized
Alex, no.
That's
wrong. There's a difference.
There's
a difference. They're really nice people.
Yeah.
I mean,
The Muslims,
not that I can't
terrorists.
really speak for. I'm sure there's probably some asshole sheiks out there because I don't want to be prejudiced and say an entire people is something, you know.
I mean, the sheiks are pretty nice. They're pretty nice. The Muslims?
Alex, no, we're not gonna. No, stop it. No, we're not. That is.
You got two more.
Alex, no, this is not acceptable.
Last one. Oh wait, we're just gonna run it into a field.
Gun violence claiming more lives of American teenagers and children. No. Oil jumps above $80, turbocharged by supply shortages. I drink your milkshake. Ethiopian troops launch all-out assault. Rebels. At least 2 are killed in fiery solo crash in NoHo Arts District. Nightcrawler or something.
Did you not see Nightcrawler? You didn't see Nightcrawler?
I think I did. I don't remember.
Jake Gyllenhaal. He's a newsman in LA. Filming car crashes.
I keep getting it confused with like Zodiac. Like
no, it's Nightcrawler.
U.S. Navy officer and wife charged with trying to sell submarine secrets.
He put it in a peanut butter sandwich.
Was he watching Squid Game or something? Thought it was good to hide notes in food? Here are the highlights from historic Boston Marathon. It's historic because we did it again, even though COVID. Yeah.
What do Boston Marathon and Boston Tea Party have in common?
They're both in Boston.
Explosions.
There were no explosions in the Boston Tea Party. They were just dumping it off the sides of boats.
Yeah, just all nice like.
Yeah, they're just like, boop. Timothy Chalamet wants you to wear your heart on your sleeve. Southwest Airlines cancellations continue, despite the airline's pilots union saying that nothing to see here, we're clearly not striking, nothing, we didn't organize this, I don't know what's going on, I don't know, it's weather, only affecting one airline, nothing to see here, clearly nothing at all.
It's the rain. Blame it on the rain.
Blame it on the rain.
Falling. They're taking their notes from Milli Vanilli.
Lip syncing?
No, they blame it on the rain.
That's not Milli Vanilli.
Yes, it is. Outrageous.
Elon Musk mocks Jeff Bezos as he extends wealth lead. Ted Lasso is still good. This one guy's party is poised to win Iraqi election. I can't say the name.
You need to say the name, but you have to say it with an Iraqi accent.
Muqtada. Alex.
It's Muqtada.
What the fuck? You trying to be in Lion King? Mufasa?
That's racist.
Stop.
It's Muqtada.
It's not. Jeez, there's a Q in there.
Muqtada.
Stop.
He's gonna be a
This is
president.
what I have to deal with. This is what I have to deal with. Jeez, people. Look at that. Come on. No. All right. Can I try to say it again?
Yeah, you go ahead.
Stop! U.S. faces shortages of everything. Supply chains cripple economy. I'm out here and I got chickens. And I urge you to get your own chickens because I'm Tim Pool. And chickens are the answer. So that was Monday. That was the first day of the week. You know, some people get the day of the week off, but some people, like, their co-producers make them work anyway and do this. You know, even though they maybe would have wanted to finish Squid Game. But no, I can't figure out what the next of the games are, you know? It's just, I want to know, Alex. I really want to know what happened next, but now I have to go to bed because it's like tomorrow. So, anyway. This cancel culture day for cancel culture, and it's Monday.
It's not Tuesday.
Stop.
It's literally.
Shh. The audience isn't supposed to know that. They have to think it's today. So this was the first day of the week. Monday, Columbus Day, Indigenous Peoples Day, Fall Break, something day. I don't know, cancel culture day. That's gonna be a thing. We coined it here today on the show. All you people on Rumble, thank you for watching. Like, who are you? Comment or something. I wanna know who you are. Anyway, I'm Kimberly DiPersia. This has been some episode of Just Headlines. Come back tomorrow. We have more coffee.